flight after a big win in Pittsburgh. How are you guys feeling after the rest day yesterday and just getting the start of the California leg of this trip?
Good. We had a good day yesterday and, got the bodies moving a little bit. Always nice to start the road trip with a win and, build off of that.
What can you guys build off of that win in Pittsburgh? Obviously taking them to overtime, you had a 2-goal lead, then you drop it, then you come back, and what was your thoughts from that game?
Yeah, I think we started really good. I think the first period's really good, then we kind of let them back in a little bit, and, they got a lot of skill, so they were able to get to, and just able to battle back and get a win in overtime.
You're leading the team this season through this stretch of games and points, assists. How has the offense been coming and finding for you, even though it might not be the goals, but you're still creating chances and producing?
Yeah, I had high expectations of myself and for me to produce, and obviously would love to score more goals, but at the same time, I feel like that'll come. We play the right way and creating chances. I'm not too worried about that, and like I've said, as long as we're winning games and producing, I'm happy.
I just wanted to ask you about Leo Carlson. You played with him at the World Championships on the same night. What would you say are some of his biggest strengths?
Leo's is a really good young player, and has a lot of upside to his game. Big, strong, good skater, good vision. So I enjoy playing with him. He's a good player.
Was there anything that you kind of noticed changed about his game playing with him as opposed to playing against him?
I think I only played against him once. It's tough to say, especially during a game like that. You're not looking at that stuff, but I think he'll just continue to get better. The more games he plays, the more experience he gets. Obviously, just developing into his body as well. So it's fun to see.
What does your lineup look like tonight?
Same forward group, and we are going to have Albert Johansson in for Hall, and just more about not having someone out of their lineup for a while.
And Alex Lyon?
Alex Lyon will be in net tonight, yes.
Yeah. He's played so well, I assume it's a pretty seamless transition.
Yes, obviously coming off a little tweak where he missed some time, but we've got some good reps throughout the week, and we expect him to be good tonight and perform as he has been of late.
And just with the forward group, the way they've been creating and finally were rewarded in Pittsburgh, I'm assuming you're thinking this is going to...
Yeah, I've been happy with our forward group. We're probably into 5-6 games now. Obviously, again, rewarded with them finishing, but even over the last 5, it's just typical NHL. Most teams, you're kind of reevaluating yourself after every 5 games. We just had, if you will, like a 5-game segment and a ton of positives. And I think there's a little flow and rhythm to our forward group. We've kind of been in a similar situation personnel-wise, and it'll be the same tonight.
How did the group look? I know you took a long flight Wednesday.
I think there's any way to cut it. We kind of, we decided to do a red eye. There's some logistics out of our control for doing the red eye, but again, I don't know if there's a perfect way. Obviously, we have some science and some people to help us out the best you can. But again, this is going to be today's NHL. This year, next year, the international breaks. Everyone's going to have these tough parts of their schedules, 3 and 4s, East West Coast travel 3 and 4, and it's up to us to handle it well.
I know you worry about your team, but Robbie Fabry, I know, is a guy that you feel for in a situation like this. If you can just speak to the situation he's going through now and your thoughts on that.
Yeah, sick to my stomach. Obviously, he's been through it, but one, he's an unbelievable human being. 2, he's a very good player. He was immense in our room. Even hearing, I have some relationships with some guys in Anaheim here, what he's brought to this room. For him to have to go through a lower body again, you feel for him, but he's such a resilient human. Root for him, and as he's always been, I'm sure he'll come back stronger.
When you're looking at tape of the Ducks, what stands out to you most?
A lot more physical than I had probably anticipated. Elite, high-end, young talent. They'll get you on the rush. Their underlying numbers are very good. 2 elite world-class goalies. This will be a really good challenge for us.